just signing, because they get you with the money. You 20 years old, these folks like, look, you got a hot song, let me give you $2 million. Then I'ma own you, and then you got 5 albums. When your album come out, you at an artist level like me, your first month, they done made 2-3 million. But it ain't your cut, it ain't your money, and it's not counting to your recoupment. What they own, that done recoup the 2-3 million, and they still got you in $3 million debt. At the same time, they making an investment. You gotta understand the business term.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy HK, your favorite YouTuber, and I'm back with another video. First of all, I would like to remind you guys, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is highly appreciated. I thank you, all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Anyway, let me get to the subject at hand. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, that was the rapper Offset on the Shannon Sharpe show. He was speaking about how his field, how the business aspect works in his field. And he's an artist, he's a rapper, and he was explaining how the money works, how the money actually works. Because we're in a world that is filled with smoke and mirrors and scams and stuff like that going on. And you know, sometimes when I tell people the truth, the overwhelming majority has of the people either don't listen, don't care, or just don't believe that what I'm telling them is the truth. And what I'm telling them is straight from much research and me connecting the patterns and connecting the dots and seeing what's really going on in Hollywood. So now I've said my piece in my personal life. I've said it even in past videos on YouTube. Some of those videos I took down, but I've said it in past videos before. So now I'm gonna let and I wasn't heard much. So now I'm gonna let the artists themselves, who's in Hollywood, I'm gonna let them speak more on the on what's actually going on. In the beginning of this video, Offset was speaking what's going on, and he's a musician, right? He's a musician. So now I got another clip coming in. It's gonna be Dave Chappelle, who's a famous comedian, who's gonna then explain to you what's going on in his field. And I've connected the dots and figured out this is just a Hollywood thing. This is how they do it. This is what they do. You know, they at the end of the artist's life, the artist will be dead. Will be dead and broke, like most artists end up. They end up dead and broke somehow. So the money is not like, yes, they're famous, they get fame, but the money is not, they don't have the money the way you think they have the money. Let me just say that. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on, and I want to open people's eyes, and so people can stop celebrity worshiping, stop worshiping these celebrities, stop idolizing these celebrities. Yes, they're on your TV, yes, they have a lot of fame, but look in the background and look to see who's the real puppet master, who's really running the show and telling these guys what to say, what to do, how to act, what dress they should, you know what I mean? You guys got to look behind the scenes to get that good information. But anyway, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna say too much in this video. I'm gonna let the celebrities who's in the inside, I'm gonna let them talk to you.
He called himself
and then
the
I'll
artist
get back to
when
you.
he came
So I'm about to give you that clip of Dave Chappelle.
He calls himself the artist because that's what they call us in our contracts. Oh, these contracts are crazy. You should hear the terminology they say in these contracts. To use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe. Who the could possibly know what that means? Nobody does. It's so complicated, in fact, that when you're a kid like me, you have to hire somebody to tell you what that means. And you sit down at a table and you do the contract game. And that's how I got with Comedy Central. The way that a 28-year-old expectant father that was broke signs a contract. I was desperate. Okay. I needed a way out, and it wasn't good money, and it wasn't good circumstances, but what else am I gonna do, I said. And all these white people sitting at that table told me, trust us, Dave, it's a good contract. And I looked around the table, and they all seemed to agree it was a good contract. But what if it was like that game of three-card Monte? What if they were all friends and I didn't know it? People think I made a lot of money for Chappelle's show. When I left that show, I never got paid. They didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right? They just took it. And I'm not up here trying to tell you guys that I believe that Comedy Central gave me a raw deal just because I'm black. I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this fucking industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster. When I quit the show, all my friends would say, well, f them, Dave. Why don't you just do Chappelle's show at another network? Yeah. And why doesn't a slave run from one plantation to another plantation? Because the master over there might be nicer. My God, man, I was trapped. You know what? Tell you the truth. I've even thought about coming back and doing another Chappelle show. Well, but if I do, I can't call it Chappelle's Show because my name and likeness is being used by them in perpetuity throughout the universe. It's in the contract. I'm telling you something that you need to know. I'm trying to explain to you what you're seeing. You don't understand what you're seeing. I am publicly flogging a network. And I know that this network, they watching me and they saying, why are you doing this so publicly? Doesn't feel good to be flogged publicly. Oh, believe me, I know exactly how that feels. When I quit my show, they said I was crazy. What was crazy about it? I just didn't want to do it anymore. They said I smoked crack. That's impossible. I was a devout Muslim. I didn't smoke or drink. But I do now, bitch, because you ruined my life. Now it's their turn. This is their first nigga lesson, and I'm honored to give it to them.
Hey, yeah, like Dave was saying, like Offset was saying, I mean, there's just so much evidence out there that it's undeniable, in my opinion, at this point. But y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Like I said, I'm not going to say too much in this video. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to let them speak, and that's exactly what I did. I'm going to put in a bonus clip at the end of this video. But as far as me, I think I'm done with this video. I'm done speaking on the topic for now. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys, every last one of y'all. I don't care how few of y'all there is that's subscribing and that's liking. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting the movement, supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for some fire content. I got some good content coming up for you guys. A lot of outside of the box content. I hope you guys like it as much as I'm gonna like it. And I also thank you guys. God bless y'all. HK's out. Peace. And don't forget to watch the bonus clip at the end of this video. You don't have to watch it because the video is pretty much done, but there is a bonus clip, so check that out. HK's out. Peace.
You know, I was sitting here thinking about something. I want y'all to just put this into context, right? So, you know how they take everybody's pages for misinformation and conspiracy theorists and stuff. We live in a world where if a person wants to wake up and identify themselves as a giraffe, they perfectly sane. And then tomorrow, if you want to be a grasshopper, hell, or a praying mantis, they want people to identify with their pronouns. But the people who believe that the government is corrupt and evil is the ones crazy. If you want to do something that goes outside natural design and God's plan, you crazy. But if I wake up and say I'm a salamander, you a genius. And I'm supposed to identify you as a salamander. That's a real weird world we live in.